I'm recording this session. Okay. So previous 3 days we were discussing only theoretical, right? The first day we have discussed SAP, ERP, and those and all those stuff. Okay. We understood the basics on the first day, and the second day also we understood the different methodologies for the implementing SAP solutions. Okay. And now yesterday also we discussed some the basic concepts of the enterprise structure settings. So let us start configuration settings in the system. So completed technical part now. Okay. So as a consultant, what you will be doing? We will be doing the designing part, the customizing part, configuration part. Okay. End user will post the transactions. That's it. But whereas consultants will do the backend settings, the configuration, which is also called as customizing settings. Okay, where we do the designing part. So we understand the business requirement and we design the, as per the requirement, we design the structure and we do it in the SAP system. So that in future, client will be using that structure. Okay, in the production system. So just imagine you are implementing SAP for one company code from the financial accounting perspective. We are learning financial accounting. Our goal is our area is SAP FI financial accounting FICO. Okay. So as a FI consultant, what I will be doing? So I need to understand the business requirement. So the what is the company's structure? In company, what are the areas there? I mean, from the accounting perspective, the company. Okay, for example, if you talk about Tata Power, now you're going to implement SAP for Tata Power. Now I need to understand Tata Power's business process. So from the accounting perspective, what areas they are involved, like general ledger accounting, accounts payable, accounts receivable, asset accounting. Of course, these areas are very common, but the accounting perspective, what accounting processes they'll be using. That structure we need to design in the SAP system. Okay, so we need to understand the requirements from the client thoroughly. Okay, so just imagine you are implementing SAP for client Tata Power Limited for India Limited. Okay, so definitely, so we need to define company and the company's structure, which is called enterprise structure settings. This is first topic. Okay, and so company. And we also have company code. So there is a difference here. So company is used. This is also a entity unit only. It's a legal entity only. But this company is used for intercompany transactions. For example, if Tata has 7 companies like Tata Power, Tata Communications, or Tata Energy Limited, or Tata Automobiles. So if you have for example, if Tata has 7 companies, so all 7 companies will be defined as company also. At the same time, here also will be defining all 7 companies. So this is used for intercompany transactions. So that's the reason we define all the 7 companies. Okay, but this row number fifth is very important. All your accounts will be tracked against your company code. In SAP, company code is nothing but actual organization. Okay, so organization in SAP is called company code. Sorry, guys. So at company code level only, we are going to extract financial information like profit loss statements or like balance sheets or cash flow, fund flows, or like a country's legal requirements. Okay, so tax requirements, statutory requirements, regulatory requirements. So everything, each and every information will be tracked against your company code legal entity. So this is called legal entity. Okay, so if you're if you're like if you want to start one business, definitely you will enroll the company's name, right? That is nothing but legal entity. At the end of the year, definitely you'll go for auditing for the accounts. So all your accounts will be audited against this company code level. Okay, company code is nothing but it's a legal entity, is an organization in SAP where you can generate your profit loss and balance sheet accounts. Of course, all the reports. So each and every business transaction will be posted against this company code. Okay, as I mentioned here, it's a 4 character alphanumeric. Okay, and you should give the company name. You should discuss with your client what are the details that you have to enter, like address details and everything. Let us create it in the SAP systems. So again, easy access is for the end user transactions. End user will post all the transactions like a customer invoice, customer payment, vendor invoice, vendor payment, journal entry, journal vouchering. So everything will be done from the respective teams wise. I mean, from the sales side, sales transactions will be posted. From the MM side, from the inventory transactions will be posted. From the what do you say? HR related HR transactions will be posted. All HR end users, end users, sales end users, purchase end users, accountant end users will be used easy access transaction for the respective from the respective areas. So since we are from the accounting, so we'll be using financial accounting. Under financial accounting, you can see GL, AR, AP, okay, banks, fixed assets. So these 5 6 areas will be using regularly, which is mandatory for every company. So do you think any company without accounting will be there? No, right? Every company should use accounting. So ours is very sole model of SAP. So it's just hard. I mean, without accounting, there is no company, there is no technology, there is no nothing. Every company needs accounting module. Either they can use, and of course, they can use any application like Oracle applications, JD Edwards, Navision, Magnistics. Many ERP markets are there in the market. Okay, many ERP applications are there in the market. Of course, Oracle applications like SAP. These are the very leading ERP applications in the market. Okay, so this is easy access will be used by the end users. And when you come back to the SPRO, this is a transaction bar where we enter the transactions, SPRO, IMG, and so IMG means implementation guide. We are the implementation partners. Of course, we as a SAP consultant will be using this screen. End users will not have access. SAP is very vast security system. So end users will not have access to this system, this IMG path. Okay, will be used by only SAP consultants. Okay, so financial accounting. So this is our area. Okay, under financial accounting, we'll learn some areas, and but now we are talking about enterprise structure settings. So we need to define company. Okay, so enterprise structure settings definition, financial accounting. If you see the path, infrastructure setting, definition, financial accounting, company. So company, as I mentioned, company is individual trading partner, which is nothing but it's a one of the of course one of the legal entity. Okay, which is used for intercompany transactions. So TCS will purchase some resources from the Tata Technologies. Both are IT companies. So transactions between these two companies. So SAP, at least we require two entities here, Tata TCS and Tata Technologies. So if Tata has 7 companies, so all 7 companies need to be updated here. And this is company code is very important. All 7 companies also need to be updated here, and all the each and every business transaction will be posted against this company code level. You'll understand when we start doing postings in the system. Okay, so company, let us update with the company here. You can see here it's a 6 digit character. Okay, if you look at the identification. Okay, so I'll update something. Tata, many are there. Tata people are like, since this is a training system, right? So many of them are creating with the Tata only. So I'll mention as Tata Power. Okay, so Tata, its address, if you have very lengthy address, you can maintain. So all these are like optional. So this is something that you have to get with the, I mean, you have to get the details from the client. So client will provide all the details, street, PO box, postal code, city, everything. So enter something as something which are really required. So these are the important parameters. These are the important parameters. Okay, click on save. So now have entered only important parameters like Hyderabad, India, English language, INR, and the description. Tata Power. You can mention if you want something. India Private Limited. Think I had not given some gap here, but okay. Tata Power India Private Limited. Click on save. So now this is very important. So when I defined the Tata Power India Limited while saving the transaction, I got this screen. So this screen is customizing request. So all the configuration settings, each and every settings will be saved under customizing request. Okay. So initially you will be defining create request. So you will be assigning all the request under this request. So why we define the request means, so as I mentioned in our second introduction, first introduction class, right? System landscape, development server, quality server, production server. So moving your settings from one system to another system will be moved via request. So basically you're storing settings in the request number. So if you look at here, request number, so all your settings are stored under this request. Later this request will be moved to the quality system, production system. So in all the systems we are not going to define all the settings, right? So we'll move the changes to one system to another system. Okay, here I will mention Tata Power India Private Limited. Save it. So I'm getting new ident now, new number 906124. Continue. Just click on continue. For the first time, you can just click on this one, create and enter the details, saved. Now, if you go back, if you want to see what details you have, where it will get saved your customizing request. So in the easy access, SE09 is a transaction code, press enter. SE09 is nothing but transport organization. So because you're moving your settings from system one system to another system, right? That is called transport. From here also we can transport the settings. So we are doing customizing request, and we have not yet released modifiable. Click on display. This is my user ID. Okay, this is my user ID, but you can see many are there, but don't get confused. In real time your user ID will be used by yourself only. Okay, but this, since this is the training server which is used by everyone, so if you look at here, Tata Power India Limited, this is a request. Under this request your changes are getting saved here. This is a main request. This is a subtask, main task and subtask. So under subtask all your settings will be get saved. So when I move these changes 124 to quality system, this will move accordingly. To production also it will move accordingly. So this transports from development to quality, quality to production will be done by base system, not by us. Okay, our responsible is just select this one, click on this release. You have to release before moving the request to another systems. Okay, our objective is you have to release the request. Then basis consultants will move these changes to the next systems. Okay, this is what happens in the real time. So this is a training server. People are I think almost 3 to 400 users are working on this training server. Okay, come back to the here. So Tata Power India Limited, just copy it. We'll define for the next step also. Company code, define here. So you have two options here. Either we can copy or we can create one more. You can click on the second one, edit copy company code data. So new entries. So always you have this option, new entries. Always you have this option, new entries. You have to click on new entries. Sorry, you are following, right? Both. Tapo.
Yes, sir.
I have mentioned the Tapo here, and you can mention. So I'm just giving the same ID, city Hyderabad, something, and country region. This is again important. Currency also important. Language also important. All these are important. When I click on save, system will ask us further more details, address details. Okay. So now my question is, who will provide all these details, sir? Address details.
Com- Company
Yes,
code.
yes, you are working for the client, right? You are implementing SAP for Tata Power. So Tata Power accountants will be there. Tata Power account managers will be there. It is their responsibility to provide all these details. So based on their, I mean, definitely during your project preparation phase, or during your when you start discussing during a blueprint phase, right? You will get all the requirements during as is process. Okay, so we schedule many meetings, we schedule many workshops. So during workshops only we'll get all these details. So anyhow, you have all the details with you by seeing your Excel sheet or by seeing your Word documents, by seeing your PPTs. You will enter all the details accordingly. So every time, each and every transaction, just what do you say? Think from the business perspective. So all these details will I should discuss with the client, and then I need to get all these details. Then only I can update the screen accordingly. So as of now, I'm entering only important details, country India, and the description for the company. So all the details, of course, definitely when you discuss with the client, you get all those details, and that will be sufficient. Just click on continue. So I get the same again I got the same one. It's our relevant one. Okay, if you want to create separate TR also we can create, but usually depends upon the your project process. In my previous experience, we created all enterprise structure settings under one tier and general ledger accounting under one tier, accounts payable under one tier, and asset accounting one tier. So usually area wise we create the tiers. So as of now, enterprise structure settings. So I will use the same thing because this is a training server. We'll continue the same tier so that we can track all the settings. So if you go back to the again SE09, you will see both settings. So the data is saved. Okay, go back to the SE09 again. No need to go every time, just I'm showing you for the first time display. So here it is your Tata Power. It's not appearing. System is dead slow. Network to internet access. 1 minute of which internet access I'm using it. Yeah, it's mine only. Sorry for that. So here, so again, this you can explore this plus mark. Now you can explore the task. This is a parent node. This is a sub node. So you can see now company code and define company. Okay, when if you touch this, if you touch here, then system will take you to the respective transaction. So better, little careful. It is taking me to the respective transaction. So basically, I have defined two settings now. One is company code. Both are same. Okay, we have defined Tata Power India Limited. Okay, so like this, all your settings will get saved now. So we have defined. Now we have an option. So how do you when how system will know the company and the company code both are same? So that's the reason belongs to same company. How system will know that both are belongs to same company? So we have under enterprise structure definition we define under financial accounting company and company code. Close this financial accounting. Close this definition under definition assignment. Under assignment you have financial accounting. Under financial accounting assign company code to company. So we already defined company code and company. So basically I want to assign it accordingly. So we had given identification as TAPO, right? TAPO is a identification. So give the same thing here also we define the same thing as a TAPO. If you don't remember, you can search it from here. This search option is there. Control F. If you remember, or you have to search it. So TAPO, click on save, click on continue. Okay. Now fine. So what we have defined, we defined the two steps, and the third step was company code and the company assignment. Close this one, come back to the definition again, financial accounting. So we defined the company code, now business area. And one more thing. See, if you look at here, you have all this documentation. You have so much documentation for each setting, right? So SAP already provided lot of notes here. If you go through, if you want to understand very in detailed enterprise structure settings, then you can open this documentation. You can read it. So much of documentation is there. No need to go for Google also. You will get lot of documentation in SAP itself. And if you look at here, define company, open, sorry, here also, what is company? From the SAP perspective is an organization in accounting that allows to organize your enterprise to meet certain legal requirements in a country region. This is what I told you, right? Legal requirements. So if you want to go, if you see, I am going to explain you 1%, but SAP already provided 100% description, information, documentation. Okay, so much of information you will get it in within SAP itself. And one more thing, if you open this define company, if you don't understand what is this, okay, if you don't understand what is name of company to column, press here F1, press on F1. It gives help performance assistant also, but basically there is no description here, but usually you will have description. For example, you take company code. So for example, just double click on something else. If you don't understand what is city, just click on F1. See, city name in address. So I'll give the description also. If I give company name here, if I give this company code here, system gives lot of information. See, the company code is an organization unit within financial accounting. Still, if you want to understand what is company code, see this much of description is there. The smallest organizational unit of financial accounting for which a complete set of content of set of accounts can be drawn for the purpose of external reporting. Yes, that's correct. So financial accounting is nothing but external accounting, whereas management accounting is nothing but internal accounting. Okay. So basically, so if you don't understand any field, just keep your cursor on that field and just press enter. I mean, you should press F1 key, function F1. So you'll get the description of that field. Okay, the definition of that field. So see, the bottom line is you have a lot of documentation. That's what I want to try to make you understand. Okay, lot of documentation is there. Now we have discussed, we have understood company and company code, and also we have assigned. Now let us understand what is business area. Business area, yesterday I told you, right? Business area is nothing but if you look at previous business areas, I mean, the people almost 210 business areas created. See, Hyderabad business area, Bangalore, New Delhi, some people has updated as manufacturing, product department, sales department, depends upon the client requirement. Definitely, you can give an option to the client. You can say either business area can be created as product line or business wise or location wise. You can create accordingly. New entries, business area. So Tata Power. Okay, I want to create one Mumbai. Okay, let us create with like this TAMU and TA Hyderabad. Okay, it's a four character again. I can't create more than 4 letters. It's identification. So I'll mention here Tata Power. This is Mumbai area, and this is Control C, Control V. I'll remove the last word, which is Mumbai. I'll make it as Hyderabad. Okay, click on save. So what is the advantage of business area? So location wise also we can track the data. We can extract the data based on the business area. Is that clear, sir?
Yes.
You're following, right, Ravindra and Sandeep?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, good. So wherever you don't understand that, just stop me in between. I'll explain you in detail. So these are the
Okay, sure.
these are the 4 steps I told you now. Now business area, this has been defined. Now we have another thing, consolidation business area. Okay, so consolidation business area, if you want to extract data, I mean consolidation basis, I mean both together. I want Hyderabad, Mumbai together the data. So I can create consolidation business area also. So TCBA, okay, which is nothing but Tapos consolidation business area. Okay, so just this is an identification. It's very easy for finding it out, right? Tapo and the CBA is nothing but consolidation business area. So Tapo consolidation business area. Okay, click on save. Now I have to mention an entry already exists same case. So someone has already created. So what I'll do, I'll make it let us put the last word as a T.
TPBA. Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
Consolidation.
sorry, sir.
No,
Where?
no.
So CBA tapo, because this is only we have 4 character identification. Okay, CBAT. So no one has created with CBAT. So consolidation business area for tapo. So tapo's consolidation business area. Tapo is nothing but Tata Powers. Okay. So now I said consolidation. Now what consolidation? Consolidation between what business areas? So that's the reason. Now we have to assign. Go back to the definition. Sorry, you have to go back to the assignment. Now we have business areas and we have consolidation business areas. Go back to financial accounting. Now here we have an option. Assign business area to consolidation business area. Now you have to specify if you want to get consolidation reporting. Now which business area you want to get the consolidation reporting. So here go to the business area. Business area is what business area we define? T
TAPO.
TAMU, right? That's what we
Yeah.
define. Yeah, TAMU we define this one. So
THOS.
yeah, so this one we can mention as consolidation business area. Consolidation business area T. See, consolidation type of consolidation business area. Similarly, if you want to wherever you assign this one, you can extract data for those business areas. Position, we have one more thing, uh, TAHY, I think, right? If I'm not wrong,
Yes. Yes.
THY. So here also make it as CBAT. Of course, both are same here itself. Okay, click on save. So what happens whenever if I want to extract these together the data. Okay, I mean basically I want to extract data together for these two business areas. I can just give CBAT, right? That will be sufficient. Likewise, if you have 10 business areas, five business areas belongs to one consolidation business area, other five business areas belongs to another consolidation business area. So you can extract data based on the consolidation business area. Basically, only for reporting perspective only, not more than that. Okay, so we have defined what we understood till now. We defined financial account. Okay, under enterprise structure definition, financial accounting, company code, business area, and consolidation business area. With some certain part topics we'll discuss during the controlling area. That those are mandatory. And under assignment we defined financial accounting. We assigned a company code, and we assigned a business area to consolidation business area. So these are the important enterprise structure settings. Very important one. Now come back to the configuration sheet. Okay, now configuration sheet, if you look at here, company, we have defined this one. The path I have mentioned, of course a transaction code. So if you want to see the transaction code, you can see the transaction code here. For example, financial accounting, you take company here. So sorry, uh, additional information. Okay, on the path, on the menu path, additional information, display key, IMG activity. Okay, so click on IMG activity, but I don't say for each and every configuration will have the transaction code, but at least SAP has provided for the most of the transactions provided the transaction code. For some of the transactions you have to go with the path. And one more thing, um, don't by heart the transaction codes, always go with the path. Okay, initially practice with the path, not with the transaction codes. So if you look at here, the last four digit is nothing but transaction code, not in all the cases. So always go with the path. See, if you understand the path, you will learn subject very easily. Otherwise, if you go by transaction code, it is very you don't understand at all. Okay, go with the path always. After 2 3 years, you can use the shortcut keys. Okay, so we define a company, we also define a company code, and we assign both of them, and also we define business area, and also we define a consolidation business area, and we assigned both business area and consolidation business area. Okay, now we'll understand fiscal year variant. Now what is fiscal year variant, sir? Yesterday we discussed, right? Can anyone tell me what is fiscal year?
Fiscal
Calendar year.
No, not calendar year. It's a
No.
fiscal. It's a financial
Ha-
year.
So to keep it very simple, fiscal year is nothing but financial year. So
Yes.
now you have to discuss with your client, Tata Power. So which financial year maintaining, sir? Whether January to December or April to May or September to August. You have to discuss what is the financial year your accounts are maintained. Okay. Now fiscal year variant. So path. So it comes under financial accounting global settings. Shit, this one. So here those close this one. We have upgraded this one. Okay. Some other settings are there, will come accordingly, the sequence wise. Now below infrastructure setting, you can see down here financial accounting. Under financial accounting, under financial accounting global settings, under that you can see ledgers. Under ledgers you can see again ledger. Under sorry, not here, you can see here itself under ledgers, here itself you can see fiscal year and posting periods. So financial accounting global settings, ledgers, fiscal year and posting periods. So fiscal year, maintain fiscal year variant, you can see OB29. Okay, so and assign company code to fiscal year variant. So we have to define, you have to define this one, maintain fiscal year variant. And SAP already provided standard fiscal year variants. If FV, SAP already provided standard fiscal variant. So our what we should do, we should use standard one only. V3, If you look at here, V3 is nothing but April to March. Yes, in India we maintain April to March for special periods. Okay, and if you look at see V6 July to June, in some countries they maintain July to June, in some countries they maintain October to September, and is certain countries such as like US they maintain January to December. For example, K1, okay, see K1, K2, K3, K4. So they have the you can see here calendar year, selected calendar year, 12 normal periods and one special period. Let us see for the V3 ones, V3 fiscal variant, 12 normal periods and 4 specials. Maximum number of special periods will be always 4 because we have 4 quarters only, right? So, and if you want to if you want to create one special period also, it's fine. So for the entire one year, you will maintain only one period. Okay, this V3 variant SAP already provided. So double click on the periods. Now, this is your January, February. This is month. It's a calendar month. January, February, March, April. Now this is days. Sir, give me a minute. I'm getting continuously calls. Yep. So now it is working. I'll come back to the SAP screen. Sir, you're able to hear my voice, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is month, your calendar month, and this is your day. In each month, how many days you will have, right? Okay. Now come back to the. Now I'll explain you. Now your financial year starts from which period, sir?
April 1st.
April.
Yes. So that's the reason. So fourth period is April. So if you convert into financial year, what is your first period? April is your first period. That's the reason I maintained as first period. I have not maintained. This is SAP provided standard variant. So your April is first period, your May is the second period, your June is third period. Makes sense, right? Okay.
Yes.
So when you come down, December period is nothing but ninth period. What about 10, 11, 12? This after December, January, February, March goes to next calendar year, right? Usually it goes January, February, March in the next year. So that's the reason it goes up. So 10, 11, 12. We are in 20, your financial year belongs to 2025, but your three periods are going to 2026. So you're shifting the year 2025 minus 1. 2026 minus 1 is nothing but 2025.
Yes.
Is that clear? So
Okay.
Yes.
basically your three periods coming in the next calendar year, but your financial year is 2025. Your three periods are coming in 2026. Just make it minus 1. So it comes to 2025 financial year. Okay. So this is see I'm explaining you this because you should understand SAP already provided V3 variant, and no need to explain all this, but it is again it is very important. If anyone asks you that you should be able to tell all this you should tell all this what you said the definition, or your understanding or explanation, very clear explanation. If you don't answer, then they will catch you immediately. Okay. So this is periods, and go back to the period text. So usually you will have period text. Someone has deleted the period text. Since this is a training server, right? People are deleting it. I hate that. So take any other one. So let me take some AM. So someone has deleted this AM also. Shit. Okay, if you look at here, see period text. So it will usually SAP is like as I mentioned in the introduction class, right? SAP is developed in many languages. Okay, so if you look at see the description also maintained in Hindi, and this Hindi language I'm seeing for the last 1 year. Earlier it was not there, so I think they have developed in Hindi language also. So the descriptions are in all the languages. See, 624 entries are there here. Shortened fiscal years, TF fiscal year variant TF is not okay. This is not required. Okay, period and period text. So SAP provided the descriptions. So what we'll do, we'll copy this because you have to copy from V3 only, but in V3 we don't have period text, right? So I'll copy from TF. Okay, so always copy from V3. I'm selecting. As of now, I'm selecting TF, but it should be V3. Copy this one. Okay, not here. Sorry, in the initial screen. Select your V3, copy, change the variant to your company code. TA is TAPO or TF. We'll see if anyone is using. See, someone is using the same two-letter identification key. So what we'll do, TP. So someone is using TP also. TAO, TO, T also someone is using. T9.
TDF.
Okay,
TF.
so
Yeah.
luckily T9 we got the T9 physical variant. Okay, copy all. Oh yeah, after okay, I copied right when I press enter after giving this two-digit T9. When I pressed enter, I got this screen. Just make system will copy all the entries. Here we have 642. Here we have some more entries, so it will copy all the entries. Copy all. So 636 entries has been copied. Continue. So number of copies entries. Click on save. Now it is asking a request. So we'll be moving these changes to quality and production also. So every time system will ask you this one customizing request. We are the consultants. We are doing designing part now. So recipe is very big application, sir. Okay, you have to dig a lot, drill a lot. So now let us see whether our parameters are there. See, our parameters are there, and let us see period text also there. Yes, all period text all there. That's fine. So this is our. See, we have not mentioned our company code here. We have just copied from the V3 variant to the T9. Now, now how our company code will know that our company code where physical variant is T9? We don't know, right? So for that reason, we have to assign to our company code that newly created financial variant. So again, the data is locked by user king and can be displayed entry. So someone has locked the screen, so I can't proceed. Okay, so for that what you should do, slash o, open another screen. You can open from here also, new screen. Okay, new GUI window. So here SM12 is a transaction code. SM12 is a transaction code to break the locks, to break the locked screens. Remove this one, remove this number of entries also. Click on search. So someone has locked the entries. Select here, delete here, select here and delete here. So click on delete. Now we'll go back to the our transaction, assign company code to the fiscal variant. Now it's working now. Earlier we got the screen, someone has locked. Position, what is our company code?
Oh,
Our company code is,
Apple.
yes, TAPO.
Okay.
TAPO is our company code. What is our fiscal variant?
T9.
T9, very
V3.
good. T9, T9 is April to March, 4 special periods. This is fine. T9 fiscal variant. Click on save. So continue. See, now this also getting saved under our request. So now we understood what is our financial year for our company code. It is April to March. Now come back. Now next one is posting periods. Here itself it is their posting periods. So in 1 year, how many periods will have? 2 normal periods, right? Maintain fiscal variant.
Yeah.
See here, 12 normal periods. These are called normal
Mm.
periods. Normal periods, and these are called special periods. Okay. So four normal periods and see sorry four 12 normal periods and four special periods. So under posting periods, okay, under this one only, under posting periods we have to define one variant, one identification again here. New entries. So let us create with typo only. I don't think anyone will have that name. I'm just giving the identification. Okay. Uh, posting posting period variant for typo. Okay. Press
Okay.
enter. So I'm just giving the company code itself so that it is very easy to remember. Okay. I had just given the identification for the posting period variant. We defined some identification. Define variant for open posting periods. The second one, assign variants to company code. Now I have to assign it. Post position, company code is a typo, and even my posting period variant also typo only. So for easy identification, I had given typo only. Click on save. Continue. So I have defined two steps here, posting period variant and company code assignment. Now we need to assign the parameters, open and close posting periods. This is important to transaction. So if you look at your open and close periods, so we have to update your typo, which is posting period variant, enter. So we have these entries. Okay. So I'll take it another one. For example, uh, uh, which one we have? TA98. So if you look at here, yesterday I mentioned, right, account type. Account types, D is for customer, the K is for vendors, M for materials, A for assets, plus for valid for all account types, S for GL accounts. So I can restrict particular customer also. Okay, I can restrict particular assets also. I can restrict particular vendor also. So basically, this is from account to account. This is applicable for all accounts as of now. Now, if you look at here, this is your first interval 1 to 12. So I can post for the entire year 1 2025 to 12 2025, which means for the entire year I can make the postings. If I make it like this, so till what period I can post, sir? 1 to 4?
July.
April, May, June, and July. So I can post till July.
Yes.
If I make it like a 10th, so I can post till April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December,
January.
January. So till January, I can post till January. 10th period is January period.
Yes.
So you should always think 2025 from the March, from the April onwards. Okay, April is your first period, 12th is your March period.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is
Okay.
your first interval from period to two period, and this is your special periods 13 to 16. I will explain you this during our practicals. I mean, when I start doing postings, I will explain you this one scenario. So as of now, let us not define this one. We'll define at the time of posting the, when we start doing postings of the transactions, we'll define this one for our company, for our variant TAPO. Okay. So I'm just excluding for now. So we are done with posting period variant, but we have not defined open and close periods. That's fine. So we defined this. This is done. This is also done. Define open posting. This is also done. This is also done. So this one I have not defined as of now. We will update during at the time of postings. So you should get error, right? If you are not defining it, then you should get error. Field status variant. So yesterday I was discussing what is a field status variant. So while posting the transactions, if you want to make field required optional suppress, that can be controlled via field status variant. If you want to make one field as mandatory, if you want to make one field as optional, then we can make it via field status variant. So come back to the screen. So here fields, define field status. So where, what is the path? Financial accounting, global settings, ledgers, fields. Under fields, you will see define field status variants. Select here. Here also SAP provided lot of field status variants. Okay. And if you look at here, basically they will provide 0001. So if you select here, select groups, you can see all these groups. SAP provided a different field status group as per the different type of GL accounts, material accounts, cost accounts, if you look at here, clearing accounts, bank accounts, asset accounts, inventory accounts, plant accounts, scrapping account, many accounts. So based on the different type of accounts, SAP created the different type of field status groups. Okay. So someone has created all this stuff. These are standard actually. Don't delete it. It is they are already used. They are already used in some of the GL accounts. People are creating it, deleting it, adding it for the standard variants. Okay, let us copy it first. 3001 copy. So always copy. Select your 3001 which is standard provided SAP provided standard field status variant. Click on copy. Now change this field status variant to our TAPO field status variant. Okay, just giving identification as TAPO. You can change this one to TAPO. Okay, press enter. When you press enter, system will copy all the entries. So 54 entries has been copied, not 54, actually it should be 52 or something. Click on save first. So I want to assign it under our company relevant to customizing request. Okay. Now select your typo, double click on field status groups. Now for example, you take a general, double click here, general data. Now as I mentioned yesterday, right, one example text field. If you make it required, system will ask you required. Okay, and click on save. So this group will assign to the GL account. So automatically for the GL account, system will ask you to enter the text field as mandatory. Is that clear, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Okay, fine. Now actually these are absolutely someone has created new to the standard variant. I'm just deleting this one. Now we can delete it if I'm not wrong. Now it got deleted. This deleted this one also. So this is how your standard variant will be. Looks like with it starts with the G001 or Z001 or YB01. Okay, so these are the different field status groups provided by SAP only. So what we did, we just copied the standard field status variant. We copied 0001. That's it, and we assigned the new name. So come back. Now we assigned field status variant as typo, but do you think our company code is assigned? No, right? So assign company code to field status variant. Again, someone has logged the transaction, sir. This is really irritating. SM12. So many are there, right? So this is used by many users. Since this is a training server, delete it, back, go back to the your screen, do cancel once, execute once again. So now it is enabled. Position, company code is typo, press enter. You enter your field status variant also. What is the field status variant we had given?
Field status variant for Tableau.
We had given the same description, right, sir?
Yes,
Right?
yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Typo. Okay. Identification, we had given the same identification. No worries. So why I had given the same identification? Because it is very easy to remember. Company code and
Yes.
field status variant. Okay. So come back to your configuration tracker again. So we defined both field status variant and also we assigned field status variant to company code. Okay. So chart of accounts and assignment of company codes. Okay. What we'll do, sir? We'll take small 10 minutes break and we'll come back. Fine. Also, and come back to the spreadsheet. You're able to see my screen right now?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. So what we discussed, sir, till now? We understood company code and assignment of company code to company. That is one point. And defined a business area. And also we created a consolidation business area and we linked to both. Okay. That is another financial year variant, which is fiscal variant in SAP and also assigned to the company code. Okay. Also we defined posting period variant and also assigned to the company code. So this one we'll discuss during posting of the transactions. Okay, and we defined field status variant and also assigned to the company code. So these are the steps we discussed, right? Now another set of settings now. Now we are little coming back to the actual accounting now. Accounts, GL accounts. Okay. So chart of accounts, I think yesterday I think I mentioned somewhere, right? Chart of accounts. Huh. So chart of accounts is nothing. I mean, basically it's a hierarchy area for the GL accounts. Okay. Under chart of accounts, we define account groups. What are the account groups? Typically current assets, current liabilities, sundry data, sundry creditors, right? So income accounts, expense accounts. So different kind of account group will be created as per the Indian accounting standards or international financial reporting standards or US GAAP, general accepted accounting principles. It depends upon the their accounting principle structures. Okay. GL accounts, of course, any account like I mean, telephone expenses, stationery expenses, or rent received income, or salaries paid, salaries account. So all these are GL accounts. Okay. So we have to define the structure first, then we have to define account groups, then master data. So if you come back to the SAP screen, so close this one. So earlier we defined some settings, definition and assignment under infrastructure. Later we moved to financial accounting. Under that we discussed under global settings like a posting period variant and fiscal variant and field status variant. Those three are global settings. Now GL accounting. It is in the name itself. It is mentioned as general ledger accounting. Okay. Uh, yeah, it's getting recorded. So general ledger accounting. So here master data. Under master data GL accounts, under GL accounts preparations, under preparations you can see edit chart of accounts list, edit chart of accounts list, execute this one. So you have different chart of accounts, so 396 are created. So usually people are creating many chart of accounts. New entries, chart of accounts, give some identification here, so I'll give the same one, typo. So chart of accounts for Tata Power Company Limited. Okay. Maintain language, yes, always I need it in English language because in India we maintain English. Length of the GL account number. SAP has provided the maximum length of GL account number can be maintained till 10. Okay, so so you can. This is again business requirement. You should ask your business in their current system what is the maximum, what is the length of the GL account number, and what is their expectation. If they want to increase, they can increase, right? But the SAP will in SAP can update only up to maximum of 10 digit GL account number. Okay, so I'm just giving 10 here. So that is fine. Group chat. This is not required. Click on save. Okay, so it is not updating, but let me give 09 at least. I think it should work. So what I had given, sir, I had given description and language and the length of the GL account number. Okay, usually in the real time you will see 6 digit or 4 digit, not more than 6 digit, max 8 digit, not more than that. So we define one chart of accounts. Now again, our company typo does not know what is chart of accounts. So we have to link chart of accounts to your company code also. Position, company code is a typo. So what is our chart of accounts? I had given the same chart of accounts description, typo. Click on save, continue, back. Now we have defined chart of accounts. We also ascend to our company code also. Now account groups. See, account groups depends of the business requirement. So this is very large. I mean, large discussion with the client. Okay. When I was working in one of the client, it took at least around 1 month to finalize the GL accounts. Okay, so it's not easy. I mean, in real time you'll understand. During implementation phase, you'll understand. The implementation phase will not complete in 1 or 2 days. It will take years and years. Depends upon the size of the business. Okay, so for from the training perspective, what I'll do, I'll create simple accounting structure. Okay, so let us what is the chart of accounts? TAPO, and account group. Let us give some assets. I'm taking assets 1000 to 1199, 1000 to 1009. So I'm just taking only 4 digit GL account number. I can give 9 digit number also, but I'm just considering 4 digit. So it is very easy to understand. Again, typo, chart of accounts. Here liabilities. Liability range 2000 to 2999. So we have, what are the other account expenses? We have incomes also. Expenses, incomes also. So take the 3000 series here, 3999, here 4000, 4999. So basically, I can create how many assets I can create? 1000 to 1000. So I can create 1000. Here also 1000. 1000 expenses, 1000 income accounts. I can create it. So in accounting, do you see other than these four account groups, you will see any other accounting structure? I mean, other than these four account groups, everything will falls under this only, right? Assets, liabilities, expenses, income. You take any accounting element, definitely it should be it should fall under these four accounting categories: expenses, liabilities, expense, incomes. Do you think any other category where you see it won't fall under these four categories? Overall accounting perspective. Say, so I have created very simple accounting. I created very simple account group structure here. Okay. If you want to make it, I mean, if you think, if you want to maintain like 50, 60, yes, that is possible. Define as per your business requirement. See, people are creating very big numbers. Many they have created many account groups. So this will get confused during your initial training. Okay, you have to practice a lot. Then later you can play as you want. So better, I always advise initially create with the minimum accounts. What is return earning account? Sir, anyone has idea what is return earning account? Sir, any idea? So
Most.
retained earning account is a GL account where you transfer your balances from one financial year to another financial year. You basically, so for the current year, so for example, 2025, either it could be profit, either it could be profit or it could be loss, whatever it may be. Your 2025, that profit or loss will be transferred to the next financial year. You're basically you're moving your funds to the next financial year. Okay, so this is, if you look at here the definition, it gives very clear here. You assign a return earning account to each PL account by specifying a PL statement account type, the chart of accounts area of each PL account. Just ignore this message. At the end of the financial year, at the end of the fiscal year, the system carries forward the balances of PL account to the return earning account. So what it will do? You have balance sheet and PL accounts, right? You have two statements, PL statement and balance sheet. So at the end of the year, the system carries forward the balance of the PL account. So your PL balance will transfer to the return earning account. Return earning account comes under balance sheet. You can define one or more PL statement account types per chart of accounts and assign it to return earning accounts. So so you have PL statement, you have balance sheet. So for the current financial year 2025, you have some profit. So that profit loss, that profit from your profit loss statement, that will transfer to your retained earning account of your balance sheet statement. It's a carry forward again. It will get carry forward. So execute it. Chart of accounts. Typo. That's what we had given. Here just give some variable X and account. This should be from the balance sheet category. So what is your balance sheet account? I'm just closing this one. Account groups, typo. So that should be from your liabilities range. Okay, I'll give something 2000 GL account. Returning account. So give your typo chart of accounts. Continue. So here X variable and account is 2000, which is liability account. It should be under balance sheet liability, balance carry forward. Click on save. So account GL account is not, yes, as of now we have not created any GL accounts. So it's a warning message. This color, this identification is warning. If it is throwing in red color, then it's a error message. So as of now we have not created, just press enter. Ignore the message. So you're saving this step in this setting again. So what we defined is, sir, we have defined chart of accounts, then we assigned chart of accounts to the company code, then we defined 4 account groups, and also we defined returning account. So I'll just repeat it out. Returning account is nothing but is an account where you transfer your balances from profit loss to the returning account. Okay, we have separate program for this. So there is another program /o FAGL GVTR. This is the program where it will transfer your balances, PL balances. If you see here, balance carry forward. When we execute this program, your PL balances will transfer to the returning account. Okay. Every year we have to transfer your balances. So now we have defined all these 4 settings. Come back to the tracker, configuration tracker. So these settings we have defined it. Sorry, any questions from these 4 settings? Any questions, any small, I mean, theoretical if you don't understand or practical? It is actually pretty straightforward, sir. Ravindra sir, Sandeep sir,
No, sir. Okay, sir.
looks easy. For now, it is easier, right? Okay, now the again very important point here. Accounting principles, ledgers, these are little important. So controlling versions, controlling. We have almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 settings are there, sir. Okay, 8 settings are there. What do you say? Because these are like little, what do you say? I need to explain thoroughly on these areas now. We'll take it tomorrow. We have completed almost 17 completed, 17 settings completed. So what we'll do, sir? Okay, let me stop this one.